Hello and welcome to HANA Help videos. In this video, we'll be creating two IR actions. Before creating an IR action, a Wi-Fi to IR unit must be connected to a user's HANA account. This should be done during the initial HANA installation. IR actions can be created to simulate a sequence of button inputs that would normally be done through a remote control. For example, an IR action could turn on the TV, turn on the cable box, or change the channel. It could even do all three in one action. We can program these sequences into actions that can be easily activated through HANA. Let's walk through the process of creating an IR action. The first IR action we'll create will be to set up the local news channel. To create the IR action, click the New button located in the Action Bank on the Menus page. In the Action Name field, we'll type Local News Channel as the action name. For the Action Type field, we'll select IR Action from the drop-down list. The Voice Control Keywords field is used for determining words that you want recognized when using the voice command feature. For this example, we'll use the keywords Local, Winnipeg, and News. For this action, we'll make a custom sound recording. Select Record Custom from the drop-down box. On the bottom left of the detail pane, select the Record Audio button. This will start the recording. Click the button again to stop recording. To preview a sound clip, click the Play Audio button. In the Wi-Fi to IR field, a list of connected units will appear in the drop-down list. Select the appropriate serial number that corresponds with the unit that the action will be activated from. If you're unsure of the correct serial number, you can check on the label on the bottom of the physical unit. The Signals Recorded field allows you to create the button sequence associated with the action you're creating. Click the Input field where it says Click to select signals. A pop-up window will appear. In the first drop-down, select the device brand. In this example, our cable provider is Bell. In the next drop-down, select the product you are connecting. In this case, we are connecting to a set-top box. The last drop-down will prompt you to select a code or IR address group. In most cases, the first code group will be the correct option. However, this may require some trial and error. Once a code group is selected, the button options will appear below. To test the code group, click the play icon on a simple function such as power. Your device will react accordingly if the correct code group has been selected. If nothing happens, try choosing a different code group. When you've identified the correct code group, you can continue to create the action. Select the button input sequence by clicking the plus icon beside the desired buttons. For our example, our local news channel is 204. We can create this button sequence by clicking the plus icon for digit 2, 0, and 4. The sequence will appear in the above field as bullet points. When you've input the desired button sequence, click the Done button located at the bottom of the pop-up window. The pop-up will disappear. Lastly, in the Port field, select the corresponding port from the drop-down list. Take a look at the back of the Wi-Fi to IR unit if you're unsure of the port to select. Typically, the IR blaster is connected to port 3. This is the farthest right port from the antenna. When the IR action information is correctly filled in, click the Save button to add the action to your action bank. Now let's create a more complex action. We'll create one action that turns both the television and the cable box on at the same time. We will name this action TV and Cable Power. The action type is another IR action. The voice-controlled keywords will be TV, Cable, and Power. We'll use the pre-recorded Power sound clip for this action. We can then select the appropriate Wi-Fi to IR device from the drop-down list. For the Signals Recorded field, we'll first search for the TV power. We will select Insignia, TV, and Cable Group 1 in the 3 fields. When the buttons appear, we can then locate the power button and add it using the plus icon. The button input is recorded above. Now we'll add our cable top box. Don't close the pop-up window, we can simply reselect the brand, device, and code. Our cable box is Bell, we're connecting to the top box, and it'll be IR address 1. When the buttons appear, we can locate and add the power button. We can see the button is recorded. There's now 2 bullet points representing the buttons selected. We can now click the Done button at the bottom of the page. Lastly, we can select the appropriate port. In this case, it's port 3. The action can now be saved by clicking the Save button. As we can see in our action bank, we now have the new actions Local News Channel and TV and Cable Power. This concludes the IR action tutorial video. Now you're ready to create your own actions. Thanks for watching. For more videos, check out the HANA YouTube channel at My HANA Home.